Hello, welcome back to Face Oven. So today in Face Oven, we are going to be making a dinner recipe using those wonderful biscuits that I dropped for you guys a couple of weeks ago. So when we made the biscuits, we used it for a breakfast recipe, but today we're going to use it for a dinner recipe. I was craving pot pie. I hope you guys love pot pie. And the pot pie filling that I use, instead of adding crust, we just add our biscuits. I slather them in that pot pie juice, and it is so delicious. Anyway, I hope you guys want to try this recipe. I love it. My family loves it. It was delicious. It's a little bit of beef and carrots and celery and onion, a little bit of thyme, a little bit of pepper, and deliciousness. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the Face Oven. And don't forget to use your gift. Use your gift, share it with the world, and use it for God's glory. In the name of Jesus Christ, so let's go make some dinner. So let me tell y'all something. I don't even understand. As hot as it is this summer, I am craving soup on multiple occasions. So I'm just going to share these recipes, these hot dishes for you guys. Must be great for the digestive system, but I'm craving soup. I got a lot of nerve, and so I'm just going to put these recipes out. Anyway, you're going to start with 2 beef sausages, and I cut them in half, and then I chop them into smaller pieces. I get my pan, and I get her nice and heated with some olive oil. Once our beef sausage is nice and chopped, we're just going to add her to the pan, and we're going to lower the heat. So I have the heat on simmer because we don't want to burn them, because while our sausages are cooking, we're going to get our other ingredients together, which are onion, celery, carrots, potatoes. I'm going to use 1 white onion. I'm going to cut it in half, and then I'm going to chop. This is actually my version of biscuits and gravy. Now, I'm not certain if you guys have tried my biscuit recipe yet, but we're going to pair this gravy with all this goodness, these great ingredients, with the biscuits that I put out a couple of weeks ago. Now, I'm going to link those biscuits in your description box down below. Make sure y'all check the description box so you can make the biscuits along with this gravy. It pairs beautifully. So I get 2 celery sticks, and I kind of, I chop them up also. Nice and small. Let us not forget the wonderful flavors of a green bell pepper. I feel like the green bell pepper, onion, celery, carrots, they always give this nice Cajun-y Creole flavoring, which is wonderful, especially in gravy. And then we're going to take 2 carrots, just medium-sized carrots, and we are also going to chop those guys up. Very therapeutic. So satisfying to chop up all of our ingredients. And then from there, we're going to go ahead and add these ingredients to our beef sausage. And we're going to continue to cook on simmer. Actually, I'm going to cut the heat up just a little bit, because then I'm going to cut a few potatoes. So I rinse my potatoes. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 potatoes, all different sizes. But I usually use yellow potatoes and red potatoes. I always usually do a mix. I think they taste great together. And so we're just going to chop those guys up, and then we're going to add them also to the pan. So right before we add our potatoes to our ingredients, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of salt. And then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of thyme, remembering that this salt is going to flavor all of our potatoes along with all the rest of our ingredients, along with some broth and thickener and water. I'm going to also add. So then we're going to stir that together, then we'll add our potatoes. So I'm going to kind of get my potatoes mixed in with all of our vegetables and our beef, just so that you can get that flavoring on them. Once we stir all of our ingredients together again, we're going to add some broth. Once we get that broth added, I'm going to go ahead and add 1 cup of water, and that's just suffice. And then from there, we're going to stir a little bit, and then we'll cover. And once we cover, we're going to let her come to a boil. Once she comes to a boil, I'm going to add a little bit more water mixed with cornstarch. This is our thickening agent, so that it's very gravy-like. I know a lot of people use flour, but I use cornstarch. All right, from here, we are finished, and we have our biscuits and gravy. My biscuits are fresh and done. That recipe, like I said before, we're going to add it to the description box so that you guys can make the biscuits along with this gravy. This was absolutely delicious, even in the summertime and this heat. It was really satisfying. I hope you guys try. It's so funny because my middle son always says, "Mom, I don't want it to be a pot pie. Just let me eat the filling." So this is kind of how I came up with this. God bless you guys. Thank y'all for watching Face Oven.